So these dropped out of nowhere, announced by the Four Horsemen last night, and they also said it would be at, the Shop the Curiosity Toy Show in Danbury, Connecticut. Wonderful, wonderful show. I couldn't make it. I had to ride this, push this thing around for some extra money today at my job. But that allowed me to guilt-free get these. A friend grabbed them for me. I will say this. Let me get this right out of the way. This isn't going to be a negative video at all. I do think it's strange that the figure Obscura drop, if it's two figures, why couldn't they be sold separately? And if it was a set, why weren't they in a box together? But there's a lot of stuff in here. The value is there for the $125 or $130 with shipping. Listen, the value's there. Don't get mad, Mythic Legion fans. You're not getting ripped off. I'm not saying that. I just don't understand why I couldn't buy one or the other, because one is better than the other, in my opinion. I don't know. Stick around. It's Toy Games. Well, I don't know. Toy Games! Yes! You and me, baby! Toy Games! I can't take it anymore! It's Toy Games! For those of you unaware, figure Obscura is from the Four Horsemen. It's from the Mythic Legion's world, but it's like a sub-series of like mythological characters or folklore characters. They've done everything from Saint Nick to the Headless Horseman to my favorite, which is Red Death. It's a fun line you can collect if you're not into just like knights and armor and ogres. It's smart, it's quirky, it's unique. I like it. You never know what you're gonna get. So last night they announced a new figure Obscura, and most people thought the Mummy for some reason, but that's like from a monster movie. And the other half, nailed it with Anubis. We didn't know we'd get the other character. It's usually not a 2-pack, but this isn't a 2-pack, which is just still very odd to me. It is what it is. You have to buy both together. Maybe somewhere down the road they will sell separately. I don't know. I don't get it. Now that that's done and you're here for my thoughts, if you're already in the figure Obscura rabbit hole, you're not going to be disappointed. If you just want this as an action figure, there are some things you need to know before you say, damn, that's badass, I want that. All right, so let's just get into it. I usually just talk about the things I really like about a toy and tell you some things I might not like. I'm not a articulation maniac. I get why some companies don't do it, and I will tell you why I think they don't do it here as well. So just to go over that, nothing is double jointed. You have no ab crunch. It's a socketed in ball, kind of like McFarlane. You don't have a bicep swivel, bicep cut, or a thigh swivel. So you're not going to get a lot of range. And already I am annoyed just with this one, much like the Krampus, this tail falls out. I'm going to glue that in. It is what it is. I don't ever want this. Well, maybe you might want it to be out to sit down. I don't know. That's bugging me. That keeps popping out. I can live with it, though. It's not the freaking end of my toy world. It is cool that it's bendy. This is the way Nightcrawler's tail should be, Hasbro. That's cool. I do like that. Let's put this freaking rat tail down. Dog tail. So this is I'm going to talk about the important things. There's just some nice paintwork, nice detail. Now that we're over the fact this isn't the most articulated toy line out there, let's just get past that and talk about what's good. And what's good is the detail in the sculpts that are there, the paintwork. This little tunic-y thing is wired, which is really nice. The feet, they give you these dog feet. And they give you regular human feet that will just like plug out and plug in, which is very cool. So you can kind of have them be more half human. Another nice touch is they give you like you know, this is some deep lore here with this character. He's an important god. And they give you, like, not comic books, but little, like, they remind me of Nintendo instruction booklets. Very cool of them to do that. If you want to get brushed up on some history on this character, I don't think they've done that before. I don't recall that. So you get a lot of stuff. I'm going to go over his stuff, then her stuff. You get like more of the dog face head. This is more of like almost like a pit bull head. And you get the angry, shout at the devil, bark at the moon head. Nice little jewel in there. You get all the hands. You know, the most important thing is it has like the claw reaching out hand, and it has a gripping hand for accessories. And it does come with, I think this is an Angst, A-N-H-X. I'm just saying that right off the top of the dome, baby. I think that's what it's called. I could be totally fucking wrong. Cool little accessory. This is cool. I forget what that means. I know some dipshit I used to be friends with has this tattooed on his fucking arm. That guy's an asshole, though. But this is cool. I forget what that means. The highlight accessory for this dude, I'm going to get him out of there so it focuses on it. I forget what this is called. It looks like something Indiana Jones would search. And then you could have 4 people holding it. They carry this in because they're going to worship. Egyptians, I thought, worship dogs. I didn't realize they also, I mean, I know they worship cats. I didn't realize dogs were a part of the thing as well. So that's cool that you can get 2 other characters to carry it. This is a very cool piece. It's almost, like I said, the value, or I didn't say it. I'm hopped up. When I get hopped up, I think I say things that I didn't. The value might be in all the cool shit you get. You know what I mean? The accessories, the hands, the angst, if I'm right, this thing. A lot of things to flesh out a diorama. Having this sarcophagus from NECA helps. You can have Indiana Jones like kind of running from these two, like he woke up 2 gods that are going to whip the shit out of his ass. I like this. I don't have any buyer's guilt. I kind of did when I bought Santa. Because I was like, what the fuck do I have? Now I have a Santa that I only really display around Christmas time. And I kind of made that into a tradition to set up Santa for Christmas. Let's go on to the next character, which I think is the better one, Baset. I think the elegance of this figure is what sells it for me. I just like the way this wrapping looks around her stomach and her little titties. The cat head is more sleek. What's cool is setting her back. That is an issue too. The human feet were probably given to you so it'll stand easier. And there's no pegs. Like, if you're going to have small feet, you got to have foot pegs. I don't resell most of my open figures, so I might get a fucking Dremel for a stand. You just Dremel the perfect size of the stand, and it is what it is. Because why doesn't it have a foot? If you're going to have a small foot, you got to have a foot peg for a stand. And if you think, oh, well, Toy Games, why do you got to... If you think I'm complaining or being nitpicky, why does your human foot have a fucking hole for a foot stand? All right? So I'm not out of my mind. What's cool about this one, the tail was already plugged in. The tail does not come out. It's also on a bendy wire. This also is clothed with a wire in there as well. I like this little basket she came with. I don't know what this is, but this can also fit in her hand. What's cool about the heads, and she also comes with gripping hands, reaching out hands, slap the shit out of your hands, jerk you off in a corner of hands, all the fucking hands. This plugs out. It does that on Anubis as well. I forgot to mention that. Plugs out and in. You can have a more sleek look or a more like Cleopatra queen look. She also comes with these like artifacts that plug into this thing that you could stand around the character to flesh out your display. They're all very detailed. They're all very cool. She comes with these vases. I don't think they open. They open. That's fucking cool. You know, there's a monkey head on there. There's Anubis on there. She also comes, like, the portraits weren't different, and there's not an angry head. I think that's strange that she doesn't have an angry head as well. They all have different, like, jewels and medallions on the top, and there's ones with a clean head in the back, so you don't see that ugly thing to plug into the headdress. Smart. I love the detail here with this phoenix or eagle, whatever bird that is. It's a sleek looking toy. That's all I could really say. Sometimes you just see something and you like it, and I like her better than Temple of Anubis from Overwatch. This thing is like an ancient tennis racket. I have no idea what this is. If you are a history major, let me know. She came with this beautiful cat statue as well. Listen, $120 gives you a lot of stuff here. A lot. Most Mezco figures are $100 right off the rip. These are companies that are not in toy stores. They're not in Target. They're not at Walmart. They're in specialty shops. They're only online. So the price is going to be a little inflated. I think you're getting your money's worth. I think this is a fun set. It's unique. It's different. It's not a comic book character. It's not a video game character. It's nothing to do with nostalgia. So let me know what you think in the comments. Are you going to pick this set up? Do you think it's cool? It's just not for you. If not, it's cool. We can still be friends. As always, take care. Have fun.
Woo! Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah!